What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about mining and miners because we have got some interesting developments when it comes to the hash rate and who is, potentially turning back on their mining rigs. So let's jump into it. All right, so first we're going to talk about wallet number one, EntityX, because no surprise here, they've added another 1.2 million Kaspa over the last 24 hours. And as we can see here, their chart just continues to go up. Oh, I guess they sent away 2 million the other day as well. But you can see on the 6th and the 7th of this month, they accumulated almost a million, about 900,000 in each of those days. And then they sold 2.3 million, I guess, or 2.4 million on the 10th, which was a couple days ago. And again, now accumulated another 1.2 million. So I don't know if this is them selling or if they are transferring to another wallet or they're testing something out. I don't know. Nonetheless, they own roughly 5.5% of the total supply total circulating supply of Kaspa now as of today. But they are not who I want to focus on today. We're just mentioning them because it just so happens over the last 24 hours they did accumulate more. But who I want to focus on today is Marathon Digital. Because if we go over and take a look at their wallet number 28, we can see that all of a sudden their balance history starts to increase pretty heavily, right? Starting from the 8th of this month. I'm sorry, the 6th of this month. And if we scroll down here, we can take a look here. They were on average, accumulating, and I'm assuming this is their mining operation, right? I don't think they're actually buying Kaspa. I think this is their mining operation, and they were mining, anywhere between 400 and 700 Kaspa per day over the last, couple months. They even got down to like under 200 Kaspa per day in some scenarios here. But starting on the 4th of this month, their daily accumulation went up to 1,100, and then 4,200, and then 3,000, and then 4,000, 4,500, 4,400, and 3,900. And so what I think is happening here is they decided to turn some of their miners back on, right? We've seen the hash rate slowly going down for, months now. And I think at this point in time, they probably know better than we do, although we can speculate based on history that the bottom of the market is imminent, right? If it already hasn't happened, it's going to happen probably within the next couple of months. So they probably understand that and know that Kaspa's price, at some point here in the near future is going to start to trend upwards again after a couple years of downward action. And so their accumulation in their full mining operation of Kaspa is potentially getting turned back on. And we don't know if this is even, the full amount of miners that they have. It might just be a portion of them, right? And they're going to ramp it up slowly. I don't know. But you can see that they basically have 4 or 5x their daily accumulation of Kaspa in the last month or so, right? And I would imagine they're just turning on more miners that they had shut off because it was unprofitable. That's just a guess, but it would make sense. Now, another scenario is, well, let's look at this first. If we come over here and we look at the hash rate's back up to 331 petahash, okay? At its low, which was earlier this month, it went all the way down to like 250 petahash. Okay, so we've rebounded and come back up 100 petahash in the same amount of time that Marathon Digital's daily Kaspa accumulation has gone up. So I don't know if there's any correlation there, but it seems like there could possibly be. Now, I also want to show you guys, there's a big influencer on X named Crypto Boy, although he's got 2,200 followers. Nonetheless, he's a Kaspa guy. There was a conversation here about the hash rate. I know Shy chimed into it and said the hash rate's going to go down forever now and it will never recover. He doesn't believe in 4-year cycles, even though history has told us thus far that in a bear market, hash rate goes down, and in a bull market, hash rate goes up. And that happens in a roughly 4-year window, right? Period of time, is the crypto cycles, right? We'll see who's right or who's wrong. But I'm going to bank on history repeating itself, or at least rhyming again. And we're going to, see another bull market starting potentially next year, slowly ramping up and the hash rate and Kaspa's price should probably trend in that direction as well. Now, this was a post by VJ, right? Responding to Shai's scenario. And it's important to be aware of the risks with Cas2. Hash rate continues decreasing. Lots of miners are turned off. And you got to remember, Bitcoin has gone through this cycle after cycle after cycle, right? Where the hash rate, dumps in the bear market and everybody claims that Bitcoin's dead. And then magically, right after that bear market year, the hash rate magically goes back up, and it goes back up a lot, right? And then it'll peak with price, and then it'll come back down when price comes back down. It's literally cyclical, okay? And Kaspa's so new that we don't know 100% if that's going to play out or not, right? For all we know, Kaspa could be dying. I don't think it is, because the team is relentlessly pushing out new upgrades, and it is by far the best tech in the crypto space. So I don't think that's the case. I think it's just mirroring what Bitcoin's hash rate. And if you go back and look at all the other proof of works in the crypto space, the same thing happens. The hash rate dips in bear markets, and then it increases in bull markets. It's that simple. So I have to imagine that we're going to see Kaspa's do the same thing once we get past this year and into next year. But Crypto Boy said he's bringing 40 more miners back online tomorrow, and that was August 9th, so that was a couple of days ago now, a few days ago now. And so things like this, right? Mara's holdings are going up, or accumulation, Cas being, I would assume, mined on a daily basis, is headed in the positive direction here. Remember, it's 4 or 5x'd in the last month or so. Crypto Boy has turned on his miners, 40 of them, right? And all of a sudden, I imagine they're not the only ones, right? And they're not the only ones that account for this hash rate going back up, but they're definitely playing a role for sure. And we look back here, and the hash rate has magically gone from 255 petahash all the way up to 330 petahash, right? And I think that that's just going to steadily, there might be some ebbs and flows and some dips and some, mountains and valleys throughout the rest of this year, maybe even early next year. But I think if we look back a few years from now, we're going to see that the trend from this point on started going up. And we're going to see the hash rate start to go up. And we're going to see the price at some point here in the medium term future start to go up again. And I think that's a testament to a big company like Marathon Digital probably knowing a lot more than we do, that maybe we are right on the cusp of a bottom for the market where crypto is going to actually start moving in a positive direction in the very near future, right? And if we just look back at the 4-year cycles anyway, we could probably predict that too. But when you see a big company like Marathon Digital, who mines Bitcoin and Kaspa, start to increase their mining rewards on a daily basis over the last month, it makes you wonder, right? It's all correlating to the same time frame as a potential bottom based on history. So for me, that's just another feather in the cap, potentially, of this 4-year cycle playing out again, the bottom in the very near future, and accumulation is ramping up from big entities, right? Wallet Never Won has never stopped, really, but Marathon Digital, has, it looks like, started to increase their mining operation at this point in time. I haven't looked at their Bitcoin mining operation right now, but their Kaspa holdings are definitely 4 or 5xing on a daily basis than they were a month ago. And I think that's an extremely bullish and positive thing. So moving into the future here, I think times are going to get much better for those of you guys who have been able to handle and get through this bear market with me and everybody else. And when it's all said and done, we're going to be the ones that are considered lucky. Everybody's going to call us lucky because they have no idea what we had to sit through for 3 or 4 years or 5 years, some of us, and all the pain and agony and boredom and frustration and, pick any word or phrase that you want to label it, right? It hasn't been easy, and I think that right around the corner here, for those of you who can stick with it just a little bit longer, are going to reap massive benefits and massive rewards. So in the meantime, guys, continue to pack your damn bag before it's too late. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.